What's going on, guys? Steve Blake here, and today we're doing a discussion video around sneakers and how many pairs you own, whether or not you feel the market changing or not. But I'm gonna let Sophia down. I wanted to show you guys the latest pickup. Oh, I know, sweetie. This is Sophia, and she's not very happy with her daddy because she's just getting adjusted to all the new noises and she wants to go down. So maybe once we acclimate her a little bit more, I know. I'll do another video on her, but I'm gonna put her down. We're gonna get into the video. Anyway, something I was gonna talk to you guys about. So obviously I had the sneaker event in Rhode Island. It was really a fun time. I got to talk to a lot of you, and many people had a similar sentiment that I did with sneakers, which is kind of this less is more mentality. One of the questions I asked every single person that I talked to was, how many sneakers do you own right now? And the number was, modest, compared to years ago where 70, 80, 100, 150, 200, and some people still have crazy collections like that. But for me personally, I kind of felt the need to have some zen, shave down what I have, get into, really narrow down my choices into what sneakers I really love. And I was wondering if this is a sentiment that you guys also have. So I'm very curious in the comments to know how many pairs of sneakers that you own. Now, the other thing as well I talked to a lot of people about was the whole idea of waiting for sneakers to go under retail, and how we see now Jordans sitting, we see other products sitting. There was a Memorial Day weekend sale at Nike outlets where they had an additional 30 and in some cases 50% off, where these Jordan retros like Aqua 8s, $130, extra 30% off. Just crazy when you think of the energy that was behind that release. We see so many restocks now, which are basically pump fake sellouts. So Nike pulling down product, or stores not able to sell their product, sending it back to Nike and then putting it back on the site. It's really interesting to me. Now, the other thing that's very interesting from a financial perspective is the moves that Adidas has been making. So I got into Adidas stock at around $36. Right now they're at $65. So crazy return, crazy growth. And meanwhile, we've seen many other companies, Nike, especially Under Armour, kind of be very stagnant in growth. So what you see happening is these companies that were pumping out so many SKUs, and we talked about this in a video in the past, now that the consumer is more like you guys watching this, where, what, I can wait for the Jordan Retro, I'll pass, I'll wait to see if it goes on sale. There's really not that have to have, need to have product. Of course, there's Jordan Retros that are limited intentionally, 5,000, 10,000 pairs of a Jordan's gonna fly. There's no doubt about that. But for these retros like Jordan 8s that used to be a sure thing, now going to outlets, it's crazy. And it's not just one outlet, it's many outlets. Kitty's running all around. This is my thoughts on sneakers. I think it's one of the things that's happening, shifting in the market. It seems like the sneakers that you have to have, or the sneakers that are a must-have in a rotation, Ultra Boost sneakers. So definitely happy with what's happened with Adidas, and definitely interested to see what's going to continue to happen with Nike. But I wanted to start this discussion video saying, how many sneakers do you own? And I'll be curious to go through the comments and take a look and see where everyone's at, and whether or not you agree or disagree, or what your local market feels like. What's the climate in Connecticut? What's the climate like in California for sneakerheads? What do you see going on? So very curious about that. T Blake signing out. I'll catch you guys soon.